What does it take to become a professional cheesemonger?
As a cheesemonger, show off the cheese, take care of the cheese, and represent the cheese.
I'm gonna teach you all about cheese.
Wow, oh, this is so satisfying.
Yeah, it's so therapeutic.
We are gonna make cheese,
I just made cheese by myself.
and then you're gonna serve it.
Done. You know what? I think it's cheddar, and I will double check that before I serve to Michelin star chef.
Today we're gonna be mongering some cheese. There are a few things that distinguish humans from other animals. Morality, abstract thought, cultural creation, and of course, cheese. Today we are going to train with cheesemongers. We are going to learn the intricacies of different flavors. And at the end of the day, they're going to have to create their own pairing menu to serve to incredibly esteemed chefs. This is all poison to me. I have a very delicate chew belly. So joining us today, we have our ringers, Jared Popkin and Rainie Toll.
Hi, I'm Jared Popkin. Pop is home, bitch is back. I love all cheese. I am easy to please with the cheese. You know what I'm saying?
I'm Rainie Toll, and we are in. Wait, what was the second question? I'm thinking cheese is easy word. And then monger, I just looked up. It's somebody who sells and trades cheese. It's gonna be, there's a palette of cheese, and I'm gonna say, I think you'd like this one.
My name is Vanessa Tilaka Kalb. I'm a head cheesemonger, or the head cheese, at Agnes Restaurant and Cheesery.
What is a cheesemonger?
Oh, well, a monger is somebody who trades or deals in certain goods. And so I trade or deal in cheese. You are going to be doing a pairing for my husband Thomas, who is the chef here, as well as a Michelin-starred chef.
Michelin.
And then
We love doing that.
And a sommelier.
So we're going to cheese school.
Yes.
Is there a bus?
Yeah, let's get on it.
Bye, Mom. Going to cheese school.
So we're here in the Cheesery. We have the different types of cheeses that you're gonna be tasting today. I've made a little spread for you all to snack on.
Now, I won't be able to taste the cheese, so I'm really relying on the two of you to describe the notes that you're tasting.
The way we taste is most mild to the most full body. And so we're gonna start off with Moses Sleeper, which is a cow's milk, brie camembert-esque from Vermont. This is a pasteurized milk and traditional rennet. Do you guys know what rennet is?
No
and
idea.
how it's used in cheese making? It is from the fourth stomach of the offspring of the animal. And
What?
so
The fourth
yes,
stomach?
What?
cheese is not actually vegetarian because
What?
it does use an animal byproduct. They chew all the grass and the food, and then it travels through
To the fourth.
stomach,
Okay.
and then the fourth stomach is used to coagulate. So rennet is a coagulant.
I don't want to know that. I don't want to think that it's part of the stomach.
I'm gonna go on to the next cheese.
Yeah.
We have Foxglove from Indiana. This one is also pasteurized cow's milk, and this one is a vegetarian rennet. This is the category where people tell me they don't like pungent cheeses. So if you smell it first, it smells like old socks and toe jam.
Oh, damn. Oh, my God.
This one? This one right here?
There's
the
also
orange.
something to the cross section here where it's like hard within this gooey center that once you say toe jam, it does make me not want to eat it.
Oh yeah, that's old socks. I'm picking that up for sure. Yeah, that's old socks. Whoa, that's sharp. I love it. It's
Wow.
Whoa, it changes on the
Yes.
butt.
Everybody has to try that in their life. I
Yeah.
feel alive.
Yeah, that woke me up. That was like a smelling salt. Woo! There's like a creaminess, a softness to it, and then it weirdly becomes very milky.
The energy just shifted in the room. Yeah, I'm gonna eat the cheese.
Oh, my gosh.
Here's the thing, is that I'm not lactose intolerant, I'm allergic to dairy. Theoretically, I
No,
am not
lactose intolerant people are always doing this. They're
I'm not lactose intolerant. I never said I'm
not
lactose
it.
intolerant.
It actually will be fine. It'll be totally
No,
fine.
no,
I'm just
it
gonna
won't
do
be
I'm just gonna
fine.
do it.
My nose started running.
The flavor changes once you swallow. And when you swallow, there is this like pungent bitter. Oh, my hands stink.
It's got a weird like,
We start off with mild, and then we go into more robust and hard, goat, sheep, cow, all over the world, and try to figure out how much I can change and introduce to people mongering awesome cheese.
It's sharp, but then it's mellow at the end.
And a little bit of sweet at the end.
And it does have a cracker in it. It's like a little it's like Pop Rocks, a tiny, itty bitty bit, microdose Pop Rock in the cheese.
And then after we're going into Brabander, which is the goat's milk Gouda from the Netherlands.
It's smooth.
It's smooth and sweet. There's like a bite to it, and then it's like a little bit of a sweetness.
I'm very mad because
It's amazing.
I tell myself that I don't miss this, and then your mouth goes, oh, there you are, Peter, and you eat it, and you're like, F***. I do have regrets about trying it at all.
Oh, sorry.
Aw, he liked it so much that he doesn't want it?
It's
Yeah.
better to have loved than lost than never to have loved at all.
Yeah, you say that.
Beautiful, Rainie.
And then lastly, we always finish with the robust, which is a blue cheese. This is Bleu de Bocage from France.
I thought it was gonna be the sharpest. It's just creamy.
This is really, really mild.
More of a mild blue cheese.
And then how does the blue part change the flavor?
The mold or the bacteria makes it a little bit sharper, a little piquant and spicy.
I'm getting the spice to it.
I'm wondering if you could dissuade me of this thought. Milk is for babies and is for cow babies, and
Yeah.
then we take it
Yeah.
and we churn it up
Yeah.
and we make it into a little thing for us. That's weird.
Yeah.
to you.
Cows make more milk than their babies need. The first couple weeks are the most nutritious for their offspring, and it is actually the worst milk to make for cheese. So it works out, they get the most nutrition from the mother in the beginning, and then they get weaned off, and then you can continue to milk.
Yeah.
Cows actually lactate for about 300 days.
Cows lactate for 300 days
Yeah.
of the year?
Yeah, I heard that the Italian Tour de France team keeps little nuggets of Parmigiano Reggiano in their back pocket because it's energy, it's carbs, it's fat.
Is that
right
legal?
in there.
Is that bike legal? Street legal?
I heard the chemistry changes when you turn milk into cheese, and it makes what's called casomorphine, which is an opioid, which is why when you eat cheese you feel better.
It's a drug.
Yes.
It's cheese drug.
Yes, cheese is
More
a drug.
You gotta get some.
Call me an addict, baby.
Let's cut some cheese.
Personally, I find harder cheeses to cut easier, and that's usually the cleanest as well. Once you get soft cheeses on, the wire becomes a little bit messy. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to cut and hold the wire with my right hand, and you hold it just like a bow and arrow, and then you want to pull straight back like a bow and arrow. If you tilt your arm down, you can hurt your wrist, and there's actually cheese injuries. I was cutting so much cheese that I actually got tennis elbow.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So what you want to do is pull the wire up to the cheese, and you have to hold this side down, or else the whole box will come up at you, and then you just pull straight back.
That was perfect.
And then
Wow,
you get,
that was a really
this
beautiful.
is probably a quarter of a pound. You line up the nose again, pull the wire up to it, and you want to make sure you have a notch. And then you get a beautiful cut.
Go, Rainie,
So
go.
line up the nose, and then make sure the back is gonna go somewhere.
Yay,
back.
this is harder than it actually looks.
That is a big f***ing piece.
She loves cheese, all right?
Back. You're doing it.
It's just gonna be curved.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Yay.
Well done.
Straight back. Pull
Straight back. No, don't go down because you
Yep.
can get that tunnel thing.
Yeah.
Actually harder than it looks. But really therapeutic. I love it. Should I be a cheesemonger? You guys hiring?
Yeah. Come on.
Then you
Straight
pull
back.
straight back.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, this is so satisfying.
Yeah, it's so therapeutic. Yeah. It's like amazing. Good slice, Zach.
That's a slender one.
That's
It
a
is
lean
very
piece.
nice lean piece. Wow. You can take that home and put it on a sandwich.
I can't.
Frame it.
Look at this. You said that the soft cheeses are easier or harder?
Harder, but
Why?
you're welcome to try.
So here's a nice soft cheese, which I would assume is easy.
It's easier to cut, but it's messier. So you
Look
get the
pretty
wire.
pro to me.
Yeah. But
Well
look at that.
done, dude.
Beautiful cut.
Am I a f***ing cheesemonger?
Ooh. You can buy this for $1,000 from me.
Oh, mine's the worst for sure. So I'll sell it to you for $500.
Let's make some cheese.
We're gonna make ricotta. We're starting off with Strauss milk and the Strauss buttermilk. So essentially all cheese making is curdling milk. Curdling is separating the curd from the whey. So milk in its state is a liquid form. You add the acid as you heat up the milk and then it will separate. What you're gonna do is heat up the milk. You're gonna heat it up to 175. So we're gonna do a low and slow. If you heat up milk too fast, you risk scorching it. It has to reach a certain temperature in order for the coagulant to work, or else it will not curdle properly.
Here's the problem is she said slow and low, but I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
And then once you're close to that temperature, because it'll continue to carry over, I would say to lower the temperature a little bit and then get your buttermilk ready.
I see mine kind of coagulating.
No way.
It shouldn't yet, you haven't added acid.
It's not coagulating, Jared.
Okay. Oh, I'm at 160. Time for the salt. Oh, my buttermilk, my salt is in. We've gone fast and furious.
It's curdling?
Yeah, it's curdling.
Is it holding at 175?
I'm trying my best.
All right, let's set a timer. For 20 minutes, it has to hold at 175.
Convincing
Yeah, it's
myself that
curdling.
I'm seventh generation
Crazy.
cheesemonger.
Look at that. Barely in time at all. We got curdles.
We got curdles.
Uh-oh. Curdle alert.
Curdling. She curdling.
Curdle alert.
And she's reaching her full form.
What often would happen if you're like, we're supposed to be at 175 and somebody didn't really listen and they were at like 185, 190?
If it was regular cultures, you would kill the culture.
I'm not trying to kill culture. I'm trying to bring culture to the neighborhood.
Oh, I think it's getting into its boil era.
20. Oh.
Cheese making is like a labor of love. There's a lot of like,
Labor of frustration.
if you can't just set it and forget it, you have to like be there to
You gotta
baby
check
it.
in.
Yes.
You gotta think about
Yes.
her. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like that.
Once you separate that curd, which is what you're gonna do when you strain it out, you have the cheese. This is a fresh cheese, so it should be eaten in about a week.
Wow, it smells really good.
Yes.
I just made cheese by myself.
Wow, we made cheese.
Ooh.
My cheese is looking very crumbly.
I have to say my cheese smells really nice. It's pretty grainy. It's very small pieces. It's very fine.
I'm feeling fantastic right now. I feel like I've made cheese for multiple lifetimes and then I just realized.
Oh, I mean, Zach, what do you think you were doing in a past life? No?
I don't know. Whatever I did, I'm clearly getting punished for it in this one. So y'all are about to go head to head in the final mongering battle. So we have a 3-course cheese tasting menu.
6 minutes each and a budget of $50 each to shop for whatever it is you would like to pair. Remember that one of your 3 cheeses is the ricotta that you made. Okay. And then you get 2 other cheeses from the case.
6 minutes on the clock. Mongers, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Get mongin'.
Okay.
Jared makes a run to the back of the grocery store while Rainie tiptoes around.
This is going to be what the budget is about, okay? So instead of doing a whole bottle, I'm obviously gonna do a chilled red.
What is this?
Oh my
Black
God.
triple salami.
Okay, rosé and Pinot Noir is obviously gonna be good.
Now, in your mind, do you two know what cheeses you're going pairing first as opposed to cheese first?
Oh, we go cheese. We pick the cheeses.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Okay, can I have the red rock? An unforgettable bright cheddar with earthy hints of blue. Yum, great with burgers. So you know what? That's gonna go with my red wine. Mustard is also gonna be with the cheese. We're gonna
love
be
mustard.
making a hamburger sort of situation.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, oh my God.
I would like to do some Saint Germain as well, please. Saint Germain me. And then some salami.
And then can I have the Lenora?
Can I do the
Grassy.
Gruyere 1655?
This has a fish on it, so I'm assuming it's gonna be sort of
that's my two.
earthy. And then we're gonna need a little grass. That's gonna be chocolate. Chocolate's gonna be really good. Earl Grey. This is it. This is gonna be the winning. You know what? This is gonna be probably cheap. Maybe.
This just looks fun. I don't know if the taste is gonna be good. I'm taking it because it looks fun. Look, it looks like a little Italian, little French house on the hills.
The earth, I think I'm gonna do a macro pate. How much is this? $8, that's nice. That's very affordable.
How much is this little raspberry jam?
The small one should be 10. It's
Okay, $10. So it's,
you need
here's the thing.
nuts
10
or crackers
Yes,
or chocolate.
50 bucks
$50
isn't
is
enough.
just not enough.
50 bucks is not enough. 45 seconds?
Oh,
Cheddar.
can we share?
Can we share?
We gotta share.
We need nuts. We need nuts.
3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, we're done.
Not the right nuts.
What are they?
Chocolate pecans, mocha. I thought I was just grabbing pecans.
This is yours.
Yeah. This is different cheeses?
Yeah, you asked for the Saint Germain and then the 1655.
Totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Here we go. It's game time.
Dude, cut that cheese. Come on.
Come on, cut
Come
that up.
on. Cut that cheese. Come on. Wow.
Cracker on cracker. 1, 2, 3 for each guest judge.
What goes into your decision-making process of creating pairings?
Because I'm a cheesemonger, I always pair the cheese. So I taste the cheese and it's either where did this come from? For us, we have a saying that what grows together goes together. So a Loire Valley goat cheese will go very well with a Loire Valley white wine, so a Sancerre or a Sauvignon Blanc.
You guys will need to explain your cheeses and your pairings.
Okay, well, I don't remember anything that was said about this cheese, but good thing that I
don't even
taste
remember what
it
this
and
cheese
just
is.
be able to describe it.
Here's the thing, even if I don't know what I'm presenting, I'm gonna present the hell out of it. I'm gonna give it my all.
Are you doing the sommelier thing where you eat cheese and you go, the cow was sad?
No.
Okay.
The cheese is very seasonal. If there's no grass out on their fields, the cows are not milking because it does affect the flavor of the milk as well. You can tell the difference between a summer milk versus a winter milk. The flavor and the color of the cheese are very different. And so that also depends on when you're trying to pair something, what flavor profile are you looking for?
Done. You know what? I think it's a cheddar, probably. I think it's cheddar, and I will double check that before I serve to Michelin star chef.
So I went with 2 cheeses that I remembered from our trial samples, but one is the Gruyere or whatever it is, and then the other one is another one we tried earlier that I have to remember before I display it for my judges.
This is actually gonna be a mackerel pate. Is it something that I would like to try? No. It sounds kind of disgusting, but it does sound fancy, and I think that judges with sort of an advanced palate are gonna love it.
I think all the judges are gonna have a pretty advanced palate.
Oh.
Why would you serve something that you don't want to eat?
Well, can I spend valuable money on it? It's gonna be the mush plate. They might love it though.
What cheese goes with that?
Oh, my ricotta. Well, this is sort of the leftover plate, to be honest. It's the two things I'm less excited about. Maybe if I use Jared's jam on this plate, it'll tie it all together.
Jam it up.
Jam it up. But that's a personal. It's okay, you know what? Because I feel good enough about these 2 plates that it doesn't even matter if that plate is bad. Okay.
Plate number 2.
I honestly didn't know in these videos that there was such a time limit. Like, I did not think that the time limit was a big part of Try Guys. Oh my God, this is so messy. This is the special part. This is the rinds. This is the stomach of the cow. So.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
You know the time limit.
Good Lord.
I know it's real.
Is that enough ricotta for 3 people?
Yeah, I just want to be safe.
And then we go this. Oh, and then this. Okay. Oh my gosh. Chocolat. Chocolat. Very carefully now. This is very important. Okay.
Wait, I need that jam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
And ta-da.
I don't get any jam for this one.
No, you should.
I'm Andrew Merritt. I'm the wine director here in Los Angeles for Gwen and Maude. Been a sommelier for 18 years. Worked in 1, 2, and 3 Michelin star restaurants, and I still love it.
Hi guys, I'm Monique. I'm a 2 Michelin starred pastry chef, and I think the most I can say about my wine qualifications is that I once tasted the same wine as Rihanna, so obviously I have great taste, equal to the years of training that Andrew has.
I'm Thomas Tilaka Kalb. I'm the executive chef here, and when I go shopping for cheese, I just step into the Cheesery in the front. So I get to know all the cheeses that Vanessa works with, and yeah, worked in Chicago, San Francisco, and now LA.
I'm Zach Kornfeld. I felt left out, and so I'm here.
Impressive.
Jared, Rainie, you have 3 pairing courses for us that you're gonna be presenting to the judges. We're gonna do them one at a time. You're gonna present your cheese and pairing. I believe there's wine as well as some accoutrement. You're gonna talk us through your decisions, and we'll let you know what we think.
Hello, how are you guys? This plate is called the American Dream. It is a cheddar with blue, so it's giving a little bit of red, white, and blue. We also have a warm traditional mustard, and it's the patriarch of the family that I'm gonna be presenting to you today. So it's the Proud Papa. The cheese is actually from Wisconsin when they expanded westward.
And Rainie, I noticed you decided to only give just 3 crackers. So, so each person gets 1 bite of cracker and then you're cut off.
To be completely honest, Zach, I didn't know you were gonna be here too.
Esteemed fellow cheesemongers, I give you a day on the farm. This you will find a Saint Germain cheese. I'm sure you're familiar, very good cheese. A Toscano salami, a wafer cracker for each of you, as well as a whole grain mustard to give it that extra kick. You're welcome. This should feel like a day on the farm mixed with a day of jumping out of a plane, but you have a parachute.
Speaking of the farm, what kind of milk is used to make the cheese?
I'm very happy you asked. The kind of milk we were using to make the cheese is very pure milk. It's a whole milk. The cows were never stressed once in their life. The goats were never stressed once in their life. They were around very friendly cows, and they were delicious, you know, and they lived old, good ages.
I'm a little surprised by the mustard on the cheese. Is that working for us?
I will say that the mustard's a little overwhelming.
Really?
It just, you taste a lot of the mustard.
That's true.
I feel like mustard's gonna work better on the next one because there's also the Toscano.
Right.
But for as far as cheese and mustard goes, this is a pretty good cheese to put with mustard, I think. It's pretty intense, a lot of flavor.
Solid pairing, nothing super profound about it, but not a miss.
Not profound, but not a miss. The American Dream. Let's move on to Jared's plate. I like the little structure that he's built.
Yeah, Lincoln Logs over here.
Yeah, it looks like
Points
Stonehenge.
for presentation.
And this one doesn't have a beverage pairing.
Yeah, no
So
beverage.
it's-
Yeah, no pairing.
Okay,
So
let's go with
water. We're excited about the water.
Yeah, so
pairing
first
here.
take a swish of water.
So the goat's milk is really mild, but it's got a long-lasting flavor profile to it. I really enjoy it by itself.
Yeah, not as effective with the mustard. The mustard's really overpowering the subtlety of this goat cheese.
Well, I think that the salami, because it's got a little bit coarser grind and has larger fat, it works really, really well with the cheese.
I mean, from what you're telling me about the cheese, I imagine this is just gonna bulldoze that flavor.
I think they actually go well together.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm bulldozing the
Gently.
Gently,
bringing them
yes.
together. Round 2. Hello.
Hello.
Wow.
Gentlemen, ladies, I bring you a Gruyere 1655 Select Choice. It's been aged beautifully with wafer crackers on each end, a Heidi's raspberry jam to give it that sweet little kick, along with the mocha pecans, which I think will taste lovely with your choice of red.
This is Lenora. She's the hippie wife of the American Dream. She is from Spain, actually. In the 1970s, that's where she originated from, but she was brought to America early on in her life. You're definitely gonna wanna eat her with the curd on the outside because that is the fourth stomach of the cow, of the goat. Yeah, because it is a goat's cheese. There is a dark chocolate with Earl Grey because although Lenora is tangy, she also has like earthy notes. The wine is from California. Okay, that was a really cool swirl
Thank you very much.
that you just did. I liked that.
I love cheese and chocolate, so I'm really excited.
You want the whole plate to go together. So even if you're choosing your own adventure, whatever combination you stumble upon, it should all work together.
It's mild, I think. I think the Earl Grey and the chocolate is really strong. And so
The Earl Grey is really strong in the
Right.
chocolate, and there is definitely bergamot.
It's well tempered. I mean, that's a huge part of cheesemongering, right?
Yeah, so how do those two go together?
It's a fun combination of textures and flavors. Yeah, but it works really well. I mean, it bounces. It's like a game of Pong.
I love the childlike, playful stacking of the blocks. It's a lot
yeah,
of
it's
fun.
fun.
I love this pairing.
Yeah, this one's
I think
solid.
it's delicious.
Yeah, I mean, this would be an awesome dessert cheese board, you know, right before dessert. I love salty and sweet together. You know, you get the sweetness of the raspberries, the saltiness of the Gruyere. It's progress on both plates. Like it's a step in a better direction than the last round, so it's improving. They're improving, they're thinking about it.
All right, well, as we enter the final round, we are neck and neck. Who's gonna take it? Oh, I'm so excited.
All right.
Mongers, are we ready? Round 3. This is the
here we go.
ricotta round.
Generous amount of ricotta.
Someone had to stop me. I thought I had to put it all on there.
Okay, we have to start here, Rainie, because what?
Yummy. Ooh, so that's gonna be the youngest child named Bernie.
Still going with this. Okay, cool.
He likes to live off the land like his mama, but he's a very pronounced flavor like his father. It's gonna be a mackerel pate.
Mackerel.
Whoa. Yum.
Holy mackerel.
Holy mackerel. And then it's gonna have a ricotta house-made.
Esteemed fellow cheesemonger charcuterie masters, I give you a homemade ricotta. Pretty pumped on that. You can pair that with the wafer cracker you see in front of you, that raspberry jam. I'm sure you loved it the first time. I wanted to bring it back with that Toscano salami, really to make it authentic.
So this is the same stuff, but now ricotta.
It'll feel different.
Where do you want to start?
I gotta get it out of the way. Let's go mackerel.
The Redux or the kids' plate?
I want cat food.
I'm all for tinned
need to
fish.
try
I
this.
love mackerel. I love these fatty tinned fish. I'm just curious with the cheese.
It's really giving cat food. My cat, Cooper, used to eat Friskies. Shout out Friskies.
Yeah, the plating on this one leaves a little bit to be desired.
You're so nice, Monique. This is a textural nightmare. This is just a mush factory. Now I noticed that Rainie's cheese has less big curds compared to Jared's. Now mine were perfect. Unfortunately, they're not here. What do you think there?
Yeah, I think that might have been the agitating.
She was pretty agitated, for sure.
It's possible she could have stirred it quite a bit.
She's f***ing with us, right? I'll tell you as someone who's just having the pate, boy oh boy could it use some cheese.
I don't even know about that. Like they're the same texture, but they're also different water contents.
Yeah.
So they don't actually even come together like in your mouth.
The mackerel is dry. Is like dry and mealy. It's really
and then the ricotta
awkward.
is very wet.
I would have really liked the mustard with this. I think the mustard coming back. I wish there was still some around.
The cheese itself shockingly tastes like nothing. It tastes
I
like
was surprised as well.
Perhaps a little too low, a little too slow.
I'm not an expert in making it, but it didn't. The end result is not very favorable.
Yeah, I think leaving the pate in the tin would have helped her aesthetically.
And on that note, this plating is really, I feel like it's very attractive.
This is more,
It makes you want to just grab.
Yeah, this feels abundant.
It's a cloud of ricotta.
Jared's ricotta is by far superior. There's a lot more flavor there. Pairing is good. It doesn't take a lot of imagination. It's pretty straightforward. But
Now, how do we feel about the fact that it is the same pairing that he already gave you?
I don't love this pairing. I think it feels like it's missing something.
What I would love to see with such a mild cheese and something that has a lot of moisture is something that's a little salty, like a really thinly shaved prosciutto.
We have hard and safe versus soft and bold. Clearly Jared had the better cheese, but perhaps Rainie took some more risks and more interesting flavor pairings. This kind of comes all down to this.
Rainie and Jared, you guys did a really good job today.
Wow, yeah.
You guys took us on an unbelievable journey. Some twists and turns in the ride, but overall really pleasant and enjoyable. Thank you.
For people who came in today and didn't know much about cheese and pairing and how to build a plate like that, I think you did a really wonderful job.
Rainie, thank you for your first pairing. That was really great. Jared, the cutting of the cheese, it was a little hefty on the rind to paste ratio. So Rainie, you took round 1.
What is rind to paste ratio?
You had too much rind.
To the cheese.
Yes, yeah.
For round 2, you guys, I think this is where you both shone. What edged it out in your favor, Jared, was just the choice of cheese and your very well selected accoutrement.
All very intentional.
Round 3 was Definitely bold and interesting pairings. Jared, yours was very generous, and we really enjoyed seeing a big pile of food. And Rainie, obviously, we had the tinned fish, which was an extremely bold choice. And a lot of fun.
Only one monger can be our top monger. Both of you showed a lot of promise today. Honestly, it was really cool doing this. There's a lot more to cheesemongering than I expected. Thank you for taking us through the flavors, the thought, the depth. But there can only be one top monger. Both of you brought a lot today. Your verbal flourish, the presentation, really this could have gone either way. But tie goes to the curd. Congratulations, Jared Popkin!
Wait, me? Oh! Wow!
Good game. You earned it.
At the end of the day, your ricotta was just a little more curdy.
I was going fast and the furious, but I was doing it with care.
Yes.
Wow, I didn't expect to win. I didn't even realize there was a winner.
Jared Popkin, you are the top cheese!
Is this what cheese people do?
Sometimes.
I think this cloth is called a dairy cloth. No?
I think it's called a bug net.
You guys have never heard of a cheesecloth?